So about 2 years ago, I spent a summer in Colorado. And in my time there, I worked food service. I was in charge of deliveries, which basically meant I drove around this massive campus delivering coffee and donuts or anything else anyone wanted. It was a fun job, but it came with some downsides. One of them being that I had to work with disappointed people. Within my first week of having this job, I had to deliver food to a bar mitzvah. At this point, I had very little training of how to actually do my job. I was told we needed certain food items at this time. The problem was that no one really told me I had to prepare half of the food items. In fact, they didn't really tell me a lot of things about this job. Unfortunately, because the staff was seasonal, it was a lot of trial by fire and not a lot of training. Eventually, I learned to make do, but I had to go through some hiccups. This bar mitzvah being one of them. I get everything I think I need ready to go and load it on the truck. I drive over to the building where I'm told the bar mitzvah is, and I'm told everything is late. This old lady who had organized the whole event was like, "We ordered this an hour ago. Where have you been?" To be honest, I was kind of surprised. No one really told me that I was late and that I was missing half my item. At this point, I was already exhausted, so I told the lady, "Look, I'm just doing my best. I'm doing what they told me." After an initial reaction, she kind of warmed up to the fact that it wasn't all my fault. She was still mad, but she could tell I was overworked. That being said, the food ended up getting there an hour and a half late. In that time, I had to find the rest of the food, make everything else that wasn't made already, and then drive back over to the bar mitzvah. By that time, everyone seemed to be content, but they were still not happy with the fact that everything was late. At the end, I apologized and drove back to the kitchen and to talk to my boss. She could tell I was pissed. Because after that, I was finally given proper training to actually do my job. And that's the story of how I ruined a bar mitzvah.